application. Okay, for each delay time given in the table Q.2a. Okay, so the delay time that you are going to generate is 250 milliseconds, while okay, given that CPU frequency are 1 megahertz, 2 megahertz, and 4 megahertz. So now you are going to find what is the timer cycle count, okay, by using prescaler 1, okay, which is without a prescale. Okay, can you tell me what is the value that you get here for 1 megahertz? Anyone? 1 megahertz, what you get for 1 megahertz? What is the count for the 1 megahertz? Okay, 250,000 count. Okay, so you get 250,000 count. Okay, how to get this 250,000 count? Macam mana nak dapat? How to get this value here? Anyone want to tell how to get this 250,000 counts? How you get this value? Siapa nak tolong? Anyone want to volunteer? Okay, so if you already view my video for the timer programming, so you know there are 3 or 4 equations that you're going to remember. Okay, the first equation is that you need to know is, okay, T equal 1 over F. Okay, this is the first expression that you're going to remember. Okay, T equal 1 over F, which is T is your period, F is your frequency, your CPU frequency. And the second one here is, okay, this is the first one. The second one here, sorry. Okay, equation number 2 that you're going to remember is your delay equal to sama dengan count multiply with T. Okay, you have the delay equal to count. What is your timer's count multiply by T? Usually, what happens is we already have the period, and then you know what is your delay is. Then you're going to find what is your count value. All right, and the third, what we call here, the third expression that you need to know is, what is that? Okay, so this is depending on your mode that you're going to use lah. The timer mode that you're going to use, either you're going to use as overflow or normal mode, or you're going to use the CTC mode. Okay, if you're going to use the normal mode, so you need to find out what is your TC and T. Okay, so TC and T equal to FF minus apa ni? Minus count plus 1. Okay, if you're going to use CTC mode, so you need to find out what is your OCR. So your OCR equal to, okay, can you help me? What is the expression for this one? OCR sama dengan what is that for the CTC mode? Okay, so this is for the normal mode. Okay, OCR sama dengan TC and T plus count minus with 1. But for the CTC mode, TC and T value always 0. Okay, we've set our TC and T equal to 0. Okay, so now, okay, so berbalik semula. Okay, so by, okay, going back to our question here. So you're going to find out what is your cycle count. Okay, berapa kamu punya count? Okay, so we need to apply this equation 2. Okay, so you know that. Okay, so you're going to find what is your count. Delay, you already have the delay, and you know what is your T according to this CPU frequency. So you know that count equal to delay divided by T, which is equivalent to delay darab F. Okay, which is T. If okay, you apply the 1 over F, so you get delay multiplied by F. But sometimes, okay, this is without the prescaler, which is the prescaler always 1. Sometimes you need to do a prescale. So how you going to do that is F equal to, so this is F new sama dengan F divided by your prescale. Okay, so what happen here, kat sini you can lah, okay, T is equal to 1 over F over prescale, which is equivalent to P over F, and this one here sama dengan F bahagi dengan prescale. Prescale. Okay, so now, okay, so according to this rule here, okay, your prescale is 1, so you just put this prescaler value equal to 1. So what happen is, okay, delay that you want to generate is 250 millisecond. Okay, multiply with your frequency. Okay, and the prescale here is 1. So 250 millisecond multiply with 1 megahertz, you get 250,000 counts. Okay, what about for the 2 megahertz? What is the count that you get? 2 times 250. Okay, 2 megahertz times 250 millisecond, you get? Dapat berapa ni kat sini? Okay, 500,000 counts. Okay, what about this one here? The last one here for the 4 megahertz frequency. Sama dengan, okay, 1 million counts. Okay, cycle counts. Okay, so we finished this part here. Okay, so timer 0 largest prescaler. Okay, what is the timer 0 largest prescaler available? Okay, 1024. Okay, you need to refer back to your timer 0 punya register. Okay, the largest prescaler available for timer 0 is 1024. So you just put 1024, this one also 1024, and this one also 1024. Okay, now we're going to find what is the timer 0 cycle count with a prescale. So you apply this value here. Okay, masukkan this value to this formula, then you will get the count value. Okay, for 1 megahertz, berapa dapat count ya? How much you get for 1 megahertz? What is the count? Okay, 244. What about 2 megahertz? What is the value for 2 megahertz? Okay, 488, and last but not least is 4 megahertz. How much count you get? Okay, 976. Okay, now we are going to find out can you use the timer 0 to generate this delay here? Okay, for the 1 megahertz, can you use the timer 0? Is it applicable or not? Okay, so this one, yes. Why yes? Because, okay, for timer 0, it is a 8-bit timer. Okay, so 8-bit, the large value that you can accept is 255. Okay, this is the largest lah value. Okay, which is equivalent to FF. So make sure that your value kat sini, your count value must less than or equal to 255. Okay, so that's why this one here, to generate a 250 millisecond, you can use 1 megahertz, but with a prescaler of 1024. Okay, without prescaler, you cannot generate 250 millisecond. Why? Because the count here is 250,000. Okay, count timers or counts. Okay, what about this one here? For the 2 megahertz, can you use timer 0 to generate a 250 millisecond? Cannot. Okay, this one here you cannot use. Why? Because the count value here is 488. Okay, which is lebih daripada 255. Okay, what about this one here? Also cannot. Okay, so let me ask you. Okay, instead of you using the timer 0, can we use the timer 1? Okay, without the prescaler to generate a 250 millisecond, boleh tak? Timer 1 without a prescaler. Boleh or no? Cannot. Why cannot? Okay, so timer 1. What is a timer 1? Timer 1, it is a 16-bit. Okay, so 16-bit, what is the maximum value that you can count? FF. Okay, convert this one here to hexadecimal, you get around 65,000K. Betul tak? Tolong, somebody help. Okay, you get 65,535. Okay, so this value here, okay, is bigger than 65,000. So you cannot use timer 1 without a prescale. Okay, by applying the prescale, okay, for example, for this one here, 1024, you use a prescale of 1024. So you can use 2 megahertz, 1 megahertz, 2 megahertz, and 4 megahertz to generate 250 millisecond delay. Okay. So for this one ya, any question? Ada soalan tak untuk soalan Q2A? Any question for this one? Okay, if no question, next we go to Q2B. Okay, so this is your Q2B. Okay, by referring the pseudocode, okay, by referring to the delay timer 250 function, pseudocode below, write a C code for delay timer 250 function to generate a delay of 250 milliseconds. Okay, the CPU clock frequency is 1 megahertz. Timer 0 operates in a normal mode. Okay, so now you're going to write the program, okay, to generate a 250 millisecond delay. Ataupun saya tulis kat sini lah. Okay, I just put here lah. Okay, the solution I just put here. Okay, so I erase this one. Okay, so you're going to generate a 250 millisecond delay. Okay, this is just delays equal to 250 milliseconds. Okay, what is your external frequency? External frequency is 1 megahertz. And you're going to use a timer 0 with normal mode. Okay, so according to this table here, okay, to generate a 250 millisecond by using a 1 megahertz frequency, okay, you're going to use the prescale of 1024. Okay, so kat sini you need to put, okay, prescale 1024. Okay, because we already calculated that only 1024 prescaler can cater to generate this 250 millisecond delay. Okay, if you not going any if you not use any prescaler, so the counter here, okay, the count is 250K, which is greater than our timer register. Okay, our timer register can cater up to 255 count only. Okay, so that's why we use the prescaler of 1024. Okay, so sekarang ni you're going to use a normal mode. Okay, before we write down our programming, So we need to find out what our TCNT value. Okay, so TCNT, we know that TCNT sama dengan FF, or sometimes you can use a 255 minus with count. What is the count that we count earlier, that we calculate earlier is minus with 244 plus with 1. Okay, so you get 12. Okay, so your TCNT value is 12 lah. Okay, so this one here, you can use a decimal number or you can use a hexa. Convert to hexa, you get 0 C. Okay, so this is the TCNT. This is the value that you're going to put to your TCNT. Okay, now we're going to write down our timer programming. Okay, so you generate the delay timer function. Okay, so this is a subroutine or the function of 250 millisecond delay. So void delay 250 milliseconds. Okay, you can put void here ataupun tak tulis pun tak apa. Okay, so open curly bracket and close curly bracket down here. Okay, so make sure that the what we call here, the name is correct. Okay, so by using this pseudo code, okay, the first step that you're going to use is, okay, set timer 0 to initial count value. Okay, so you need to set timer 0 to initial count value. Okay, so first, okay, according to our timer programming, okay, for the normal mode, what you're going to do for the first step? Okay, step nombor 1, nak buat apa? What are you going to do? Okay, to generate a timer. Okay, the first step that you're going to do is, okay, for those who just enter in, please sign the attendance. I already shared in the chat box. Okay, class, what is the first step that you're going to do in order to write down your timer programming? Anyone to help? Okay, the first step. Okay, so you need to, okay, the first step here is you need to load the TCNT value. Okay, first is load your TCNT value. So TCNT 0. Okay, why 0? Because we're going to use the timer 0. Okay, so make sure that TCNT, okay, you use the 0, you put the 0 here, equal to what is the value? Okay, we already calculated the value. So the value that you need to put to your TCNT is 0C. Okay, so 0x0C. Okay, this is the first step. Load your TCNT value. Okay, what is your second step? Anyone? Your second step? Okay, set your TCCR. Okay, do your TCCR setting. Okay, so in this case here, what is your TCCR setting? So TCCR0 sama dengan, okay, so for this one here, I always use binary number instead of hexa number. Okay, so 0B. Okay, so what is the value for your TCCR0? Okay, so you need to refer to your TCCR0 lah. Okay, so this is your TCCR0 registers. Okay, it's a 8-bit registers. Okay, the first bit that we're going to look at. What is the first bit that we're going to look at? Okay, your timer. Okay, bit 6 and bit 3. Okay, so this one here, to what we call here, to choose your timer mode. Okay, so this is your mode. Okay, either you're going to use a normal mode ataupun CTC mode. Okay, so for the normal mode, what value that you're going to put here dekat sini? Okay, normal mode, we're going to put 0, 0. Okay, you're going to put 0 at bit 6 as well as 0 at bit 3. What about CTC? Okay, CTC you're going to put 0 or 1. Okay, so kat sini, since this one here you're going to use the normal mode, so you need to put 0, 0. Okay, what about the other setting that you're going to do here? Okay, your pre-scale. Okay, so this is the other bits that you're going to set is your pre-scale. Okay, so according to the pre-scale punya table, okay, to use a what we call here, okay, to use a pre-scale of 10 to 4, you're going to put 101 at this bit. Okay, bit 0 to bit 2. Okay, so this one here, what happened is, okay, you use a normal mode with a prescaler of 1024. What about the rest of the bit? Okay, the rest of the bit you just put 0. Okay, kamu letaklah 0 kat sini. Okay, so TCCR0 equal to 0B 0000 and 0101. So this is your TCCR setting. Okay, in which you can put here commands kat sini, normal mode. Okay, sorry, satu lagi. Timer 0, okay, how you going to know that this is a timer 0? Because the value kat belakang ni is a 0. So timer 0, normal mode with a prescale of 1024. Okay, next. This is the second step. What is the third step? Okay, we're going to, what we call here, we're going to monitor our flags. Okay, so in this case here, because this is a normal mode, timer 0, you are going to monitor your TOV0 flags. Okay, monitor this flag until this flag give high value. Okay, after this flag give high value, what happens is you need to exit from that while loop. Okay, so to monitor, we use the while loop. While, okay, so open brackets here. Okay, where is the location of our TOV kosong? Kat mana? Okay, dekat dalam TIFR. So while TIFR, so that's why we use we need to see the value inside the TIFR. Okay, while TIFR endkan dengan, okay, so sekejap ya. Okay, I show you this registers here. Mana ya saya punya ni? AVR in C. Okay, this is TCCR0. Okay, can you see my slides kat sini? Semua dapat tengok ya? Okay, so we're going to find what? Our TIFR. Okay, so this is your TIFR. Okay, you see here. Okay, so inside of this TIFR, you have a lot of flags here. Okay, TOV0, OCF0, TOV1, OCF1B, OCF1A, ICF1, TOV2, and SOCF2. Okay, so this is the flags that you're going to monitor. Okay, since we are going to use the timer 0 normal mode, so we need to monitor. Okay, kita nak monitor this flags here, flags kat sini. Okay, this is the TOV0 flags. Okay, so to monitor that, okay, you need to write down while TIFR end with 0B0000. Okay, so berbalik to refer back to our TIFR. Okay, so this is a TIFR. So the TIFR is bit 0. Okay, so you need to monitor this bit 0 so that is it equal to 1? If yes, it exit the while loop. If not, it will keep monitoring. Okay, so 0B000000001. Okay, this is your TOV location. Okay, and then is it equal to 0? Okay, kalau equal to 0, what happen? You keep monitoring. If this value here dalam inside of TIFR ni dekat location bit 0 is 1, so this condition is false. Maksudnya you exit from monitoring. Or sometime, okay, if you don't want to write down something like this, you can always replace this value here, this binary value here with 1. Okay, put 1 to your TOV kosong. Also can. Okay, depend on you. Either you want going to use this binary value, okay, either you want to write in the binary form ataupun you want to write in this form, depending on you. Okay, once you monitor your flags, what you're going to do? The 4 step number 4. Step number 4 kita nak buat apa? Okay, we stop our timer. How to stop your timer? By putting 0 to your TCCR. Okay, always put 0 to stop your timer. So this is a stop timer. And the last step here is, what we're going to do after we stop the timer? Okay, we need to make our TOV flag equal to 0 again. So how to do that? Okay, by putting, okay, so TIFR sama dengan, okay, you can use this kind of programming here, TOV0, ataupun you can use TIFR sama dengan 0B 0000001. That's all. Okay. So in the programming timer programming, what you're going to do is, okay, this is the thing that you're going to do. Okay, first you're going to find what is your TC and T0, and then what is your settings. Okay, so this is the location that you're going to change lah according to your settings, and then the flag that you're going to monitor. Okay, yang ni sama. Okay, just copy what this one, and then you need to clear back your flags. That's all. Ada 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you have 4 locations to change the value accordingly. Okay, very easy. Timer programming is very easy. As long as you follow all the steps, then you can answer the timer programming. Okay, any question untuk timer programming? Ada soalan tak? Okay, great. Okay, now we are going to see question 2C. Okay, a C code for Amiga 32 is required to execute 8 common-cated LEDs. Okay, so you have a common-cated LED. What is a common-cated? All the cated here are connected to ground. Okay, so this one connected to micro P, and cated are connected to ground. Okay, so you know that to light up this LED, you need to give 1 or 0 common-cated. Okay, give 1, then your LED on. Give 0, then your LED will turn off. Okay, so that is a common-cated. Okay, connected to port C. Okay, so port C. Okay, so this is a port C. Ada 8 bit LEDs connected to your port C. Okay. Okay, in 2 different LED display operation upon receiving an active low command from your switch button as described in the table Q2C. Okay, the LED display operation pace timer is 250 milliseconds. Timer 0 is used to generate the delay time. Okay, so now what happen is you're going to do a LED patterns. Okay, you have 2 patterns here. This is the first pattern. Okay, do flashing. Okay, so this one to do the flashing light. Okay, so this flashing light is triggered by switch 0 that are connected to port D0. Okay, kat PD0 kamu sambung pada switch 0. Okay, so this is Atmega 32. Okay, so Atmega 32. Okay, I padam this one. Okay, always draw or sketch your circuits. Okay, so PD0 connect to switch. Okay, dia bagi tahu tak this is active low switch or active high switch? Is it an active low switch or active high switch? Okay, dia tak bagi tahu what type of switch here. So we assume that this is an active high switch. Okay, means that when you press it give. Ada tak dia bagi tahu? Active high, active low. Switch to generate user function. Okay. Okay. Mana active high, mana active low? Ada tak dia bagi tahu situ? Okay, kalau kat mana ya? I cannot see that one. Mana command LED to display operator upon receiving active low. Okay. So active low this is active low command from switch button. Okay, it's written in the question. Okay, so active low switch. Okay, and another switch also another active low switch that are connected to PD1. Okay, so you already sketch your circuits. So what you're going to do is, okay, sorry. Okay, so let's look at the question here. Okay, you're going to write a C code for do alternate function. Use delay timer 250 function for delay operation. Okay, so now we're going to write the program or the C code for do alternate function. Okay, so you start your what we call here do alternate function dulu, dia punya subroutine. Okay, void do alternate. Okay, so we're going to create our subroutine called a do alternate subroutine. Okay, so for do alternate, okay, you see here this is your do alternate. Okay, what the do alternate do? Okay, so this LED lights up while this one. Okay, so kat sini kalau you see the even LED. Okay, for this is the first cycle lah. Okay, this is the second cycle. Okay, the first cycle is the odd LED lights up while the even LED turn off. Okay, for the second cycle it tukar dia bertukar inverse of the first cycle. Okay, so first what you going to do here? Macam mana kita nak buat how to do this do alternate subroutine? Okay, we just send out lah. Okay, just send out the value directly to what port? Okay, so we need to find out. Okay, so LED connected to port C. Okay, you just use the void do alternate. Okay, and then the first line here is port C equal to what value that you want to send out. Okay, we use a binary number lah. Okay, because this is in the binary. Okay, so what is the value that you're going to send out? The first value here. Okay, this is on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off. Okay, so you know that this is a common caret. To turn on, you need to put 1. Okay, so you send out 0B 1010 1010, and then after that, what are you going to do? Okay, you need to call the delay. Okay, so we already did the delay punya function above there. Okay, so just call the delay timer 250. Okay, make sure that the name is correct lah. Okay, sama dengan yang kat atas ni. Okay, the one that we did earlier kat atas ni. Okay, so this is delay timer 250. So I need to correct lah my what you call here, my name here. Okay, not delay 250 milliseconds. Okay, so this one here is delay. Sorry, delay timer ya. Delay timer 250. Okay, make sure that the name is correct. Okay. Okay, next. So this is the first sequence that I sent out to my port C. Okay, the second sequence. What is the second sequence that I need to send out to port C? So port C equal to 0B. Okay, what is the value here? 01, 01, 01 and 01. And then call again my timer. Delay timer 250. Ada lagi tak? Anything else? Okay, just close your curly bracket. Okay, so this is the do alternate subroutine. Okay, next. Okay, you are going to write a C code for main function to initialize your port, declare input variable, detect your switch button press, and display the LEDs. Use SW data for switch input variable. Okay, so macam mana nak buat ni? Okay, in this case here, it asks you to use the switch case structure. Okay, the switch case structure I already give to you in the previous class. Okay, I already taught to you in the previous class. So in this case here, okay, we just abandon the switch case structures, but today I want you to use the if else statement. Okay, if you're going to use the switch case structure, make sure that you refer to my previous video or previous class. Okay, so what are we going to do here? Okay, so we're going to include the file. Okay, what file that you are going to include? Okay, the header that you're going to include. Include. Okay, what is the first header? Include avr/io.h lah. This is a standard one. Okay, any other apa tu namanya header that you want to include? Okay, you can define your CPU f_CPU. Okay, because just now we use a CPU of 1 MHz, so we just put 100. Okay, 1 million kat sini. Okay, anything else? Ada lagi tak? Are you going to use the util/delay? Do you want to include this file as well? Okay, no need to include this util/delay. Okay, because we are not using the delay function from this library. Okay, we're not using the delay_ms function. Okay, so no need to include this header here. Ada lagi tak? What about interrupt? Do you going to include avr/interrupt.h? Perlu tak that one? Okay, also no need because we not going to use the interrupt. Okay, so just these two header is enough. Okay, lepas tu nak buat apa? Okay, start lah with your main void, int main void. Okay, open curly bracket and close curly bracket down here. Okay, so the first line that you're going to write, what is the first instruction that you're going to write, or the first line you're going to write? Okay, so saya lupa. Okay, before we start with int main void, okay, make sure that we declare our ni tadi. We declare our delay function. Okay, so void timer, void delay timer tadi, delay timer 250 void. Okay, okay, so make sure that you declare the function, the timer function that you already created just now. Okay, so int main void. Okay, and then after that, bawa this main program, what you going to do? Okay, initialize your input output dulu lah. Okay, you need to initialize your input output port first. Okay, that is the first thing that you're going to use to do. Okay, so initialize your input output. How to initialize your input output? Okay, LED connected to what port? Port C. So make sure that your port C become output. How to make your port C as output? DDRC sama dengan 0x FF. Okay, and then apa lagi input output port yang we used here? Okay, and then we have a switch. The switch connected to port D. So make your port D as an output port by using the DDRD equal to 0. Okay, just make all the port D as an input port. Okay, once you make your port D as an input port, so what you going to do? Okay, we're going to enable the pull up resistor. Okay, every time you connect your port to switch, okay, please don't forget to enable your pull up resistor. Okay, so port D sama dengan OX FF. Okay, so input output port dah initialize. Okay, you already initialize your input output port. Next, what you're going to do? Okay, so we use the while loop lah. Okay, so while loop. Okay, while 1. Okay, kenapa while 1? Because you going to do it forever. Okay, so inside of the while loop, what are you going to do? Okay, so you use a variable lah. Okay, called a SW data. For example lah, switch data. Okay, so switch data sama dengan pin D. Okay, so you read the data. Okay, you read the value from your pin D and put to your temporary variable called SW data. Okay, and then okay, and then what are you going to do? Lepas tu, okay, since you see here, you only have 2 switches here. Okay, this switches here is a active low switch. So what are we going to do here? Okay, port D, this is your port D. Okay, only this bit here are connected to your switch. Okay, what about the rest? What about the rest of this switch? What are you going to do? Okay, you need to do a masking lah. Okay, so that this value here always 1. Okay, so make sure that this value here always 1. Okay, hanya bit 0 and bit 1, the value change according to your switch. Okay, if not press, it give you 1. If press, it give you 0. Okay, so how to do that? Okay, do the masking. Okay, boleh juga you put ni SW data equal to pin D or with 0B1111 1100. Okay, so apa yang berlaku kat sini? So you masking this from bit 2 to bit 7, okay, as a 1, and the rest you put 0. Okay, if you use the active one, if you use the active high switch, okay, no need to do the masking. Okay, because the pin value always 0. Okay, because this one here we use the active low, so you need to always do the masking. Alright, so SW data sama dengan pin D or with this number here. Okay, so your so the SW data number will always be, okay, so this is your SW data. SW data value always sama dengan 111111 XX is don't care lah. It depend on your switch. Either you press or not. If not press, if give 1. If press, it give 0. Okay, lepas tu, what we going to do? Okay, I'm not going to use the switch, the case structure here. I'm going to use the if else statement because the case structure we already did in the previous class. So in this class here, I'm going to show you how to write down in by using the if else statement. So macam mana nak buat ni? Okay, so just use the if, okay, SW data equal to 0B. Okay, so what is the value that you're going to check? Okay, this value here. Okay, this is the first switch value, that value here. Okay, yang ni. Is it the switch 0 is pressed? Okay, what is the switch 0 punya value? Coming from your pin D, 11111110. Okay, when you press your switch 0, what are you going to do? Do flashing. Okay, so you just call lah your punya do flashing. Okay, so do flashing. Subroutine. Anything? After you call the do flashing, anything you want to put down here? Ada lagi tak? Okay, just close the curly bracket. Okay, because every time you press your switch 0, what happen? You just call the do flashing, and inside of your do flashing, okay, you already write down the program which is similar to this one lah. Only that the port C value is different. For the do flashing, the port C equal to, okay, for the first sequence, the port C equal to 0B111111. Call the delay to 150, and the next sequence is port C equal to 0 and call the delay timer 250. Okay. Else, okay. Else if SW data is equal to, okay, now you're going to check whether your switch 1 is pressed or not. Okay, 0B 11111101. Okay, so this is SW1. This one is SW. 0 is pressed or not. Okay, if pressed, what happened? Bila kamu tekan? Okay, what you going to do? Okay, you're going to show the second pattern. Okay, what is the pattern name? Do alternate pattern. Okay, else. Okay, satu lagi else if nothing else. Okay, if you not press any switch. Okay, if not press any switch, what happen? If not press any switch, okay, just do nothing lah. Okay, open curly bracket, close curly bracket, and close your while loop and close your main program. Okay, so satu lagi. Okay, I forgot. Okay, thank you Amir. Okay, I need to declare juga lah function such as a do alternate and do flashing. Okay, before I write down my main program. Okay. Okay, so this one is necessary lah if you're going to write your program in your AVR Studio. If not, what happen is, okay, the what we call here, the compiler, the AVR compiler will not recognize your subroutine. So you need to declare your subroutine dulu ke atas ni, or your function ke atas ni dulu. Okay, so we have void do alternate. Okay, void. And satu lagi void do flashing. Void. Okay. So dalam in your final, no need to put this one also can. Okay, kalau kamu tertinggal, okay, you forgot to put this function declaration, so I will not penalize you. Okay, if you put this function apa ni, function declaration, okay, you won't I won't give you any extra mark unless, okay, the question asks you to do the function declaration. Okay, ada soalan tak for question 2? We finish question 2. Okay, tak ada soalan ya? Okay, so tak ada soalan. Now we go to question 3. Alright. So show the declaration of any global variable or definition such as hashtag define directive using 8 MHz oscillator. Okay, so how to define your frequency, your CPU speed. Okay, what is the declaration that you're going to use? Okay, so this one here, you just put the hashtag define f underscore CPU and 8 million. Okay, this is how you want to declare the variable to use 8 MHz oscillator. Okay, next, show the declaration of all libraries to use input, output, interrupt, and timer. Okay, so now you have input, output. What is the library that you're going to use for the input, output? Okay, the standard library lah, avr/.io. That is the input, output library. Okay, so this one here. Hashtag include avr/io.h. Okay, and then you're going to declare the interrupt library. Okay, what is your interrupt library that you need to declare? So include avr slash what? Okay, interrupt.h, and satu lagi for the timer. Okay, so you need to include what header for the timer? Include, can you tell me what is the header for the timer? Okay, the timer function. Anyone? Okay, so util slash timer. Okay, sorry, util slash delay, not timer ya, silap. Delay.h. Alright. This is question 3, Asil. We are already in question 3. Okay, the question 3, it asks you to, okay, to declare this library, all the libraries, okay, to use an input, output, interrupt, and timer. We're no longer in question 2. We are in question 3. Okay. Okay, next, C1. Okay, initiate the main program. How to initiate the main program? Macam mana nak buat to initiate the main program? What are you going to write here? Okay, just put the int main. void. Okay, and then followed by open curly bracket and close curly bracket. That's all. Okay, that is how you're going to initiate the main program. Alright, next, initialize the appropriate to use port B as an output. Interrupt. Okay, interrupt int2 or interrupt2, or sometimes we call, okay, we're going to use the int2, the interrupt2, to read a push button and enable the build up pull out resistor. Okay, so macam mana nak buat ni? Okay, how to initialize port B as output port? Okay, port B as output port, senang lah yang this one. Okay, so just port B sama dengan OXFF. Salah. How to initialize your port B as output port? Okay, DDRB. Okay, always use the DDRB to make your port as a output port. Okay, so DDRB sama dengan OXFF. This is how you're going to initialize your port B sebagai output port. Okay, and next. Okay, kita buat yang ni dulu. Okay, interrupt. Okay, how to initialize your interrupt? Benda ni kelam kabut. Tengok kat sini. Tak ikut dia punya ni. Okay. Never mind lah. Okay, GICR. Okay, so GICR equal to what value that you need to put here? GICR sama dengan. Okay, so you need to make sure lah which location for INT2. Okay, inside of your GICR. Okay, ada 3 bit that you need to set here. Okay, bit 7, bit 6 and bit 5. Okay, you need to make sure lah which bit that you're going to put. Okay, so 0B 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 0. Okay. Okay, and then INT2 to read a push button and enable the built-in pull-up resistor. Okay, so next. This is your what we call here INT2. You're going to use the INT2. Where is the location of INT2 inside of your ports? Dekat mana location dia? INT2. Is it port A, port B, port C or port D? Okay, port B. Dekat PB2. Okay, PB2 is where your INT2 located. Okay, so what you're going to do is, okay, so kita dah salah lah kat sini. Okay, we cannot use make all the DDRB as a output port, because why? Because in this case here, okay, this is your port B. Okay, so this is 012. So PB2 need to connect to your INT2. While, okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. While the rest, okay, you can make it as a output port. Okay, so tak boleh buat OXFF. Okay, so we need to erase this one here. Okay, tukar balik semula. This one. Okay, so DDRD sama dengan DDRB equal to 0B. Okay, pakailah binary. Use the binary. Okay, this is 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. This is 0, 1 and 1. Okay, so DDRB equal to 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. Okay, so only PB2 as a input. The rest you make it as a output port. Okay, and then how to enable your pull-up resistor? Okay, by sending port B equal to 0B. Okay, what is the value that you're going to send out to port B? Okay, to enable the built-in pull-up resistor. FF, you cannot send FF. Why? Because some of your port B here now become output port. Okay, so we send out 0. Okay, the bit that you make it as an output, you just put 0. And this one, okay, bit 2 here, you put 1, and the rest you put 0. Okay, don't simply put FF. Okay, because why? Because only one bit as an input port, the rest is output port. Okay, so kita finish that one. Okay, nombor 3. Okay, nombor 3. What is nombor 3? Enable your int2. Okay, barulah kita enable int2. Okay, to enable what we call here, to enable interrupt, you have 2 locations that you need to enable. Okay, first one at your GICR, the other one dekat your status register. Okay, let's enable at the first location, GICR equal to 0B001. Okay, so this is int2 yeah, 00000. So this is int2, and then positive edge triggered. What is a positive edge triggered? Is it a rising edge or falling edge? For positive edge triggered. Okay, so rising edge. Dekat mana kita nak declare, nak initialize this positive edge triggered? We need to initialize dekat MCU CSR. What bit that we need to set the rising edge for the int2? Which bit inside of MCU CSR? Okay, dekat bit nombor 6. Okay, make sure you need to know lah. Okay, where is the location bit that you going to set? MCU CSR. Okay, you need to set at bit number 6. Okay, the rest you just put 0 lah. Okay, only you need to focus on bit number 6 for the MCU CR. Okay, so if you put 0, what happens? If you put 0, this is a falling edge. If you put 1, it is become a rising edge. Okay, so kat sini we put 0B01. Okay, this is a bit 6. 0000000. And okay, this is the first location yeah. We enable the interrupt. The second location that you need to enable interrupt is at your I flag inside of your status register. So to enable, we just put SEI. Okay, make sure that you enable both of this location here. Okay, if you just enable dekat GICR, but you forget to enable at your status register, the I flag inside your status register, then every time you're going to invoke the interrupt will not happen. Okay, so you need to make sure that you enable at both locations. Okay, GICR as well as at your status register, which is your I flags. Okay, so that is the question 3C. Okay, next 3.4. Implement the infinite loop to show a blinking light every 2 seconds at port B. Initialize the LED data in a global variable named LED by enabling pin 0 and pin 4 and send the data to the port. Okay, how to do that? Okay guys, how to do this? Anyone? Okay, so we usually the while one. Why while one? Because you're going to do it forever. And then next. How to initialize this LED variable? Macam mana nak initialize this LED variable? Alah, mana saya punya pen ni? Where is my pen? Okay. Okay. Port B equal to 0. Salah. Okay, so unsigned char. We put the unsigned char. Okay, which is name LED. Okay, so inside of your while loop, your LED here. Okay, so you need to tell the CPU lah. Okay, so port B. Okay, we call it as a LED. Okay, so LED sama dengan port B. Okay, every time we call we use the LED, the CPU know that that is belong to port B. Okay, next, what are you going to do? Okay, if you want to initialize kat sini pun boleh, outside of the while loop, inside of the while loop also can. Okay, next, you going to do this blinking light lah every 2 seconds. Okay, so LED sama dengan what is the value that you want to send out here. Okay, so you see here, okay, the blinking should be at pin 0 and pin 4. Okay, this is your port B tadi. Okay, so this is your port B. Okay, you know that the PB2 is belong to your switch INT2. Okay, now what happened is you're going to do the blinking pattern dekat PB0 and PB4. Okay, so this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so what you going to do? Okay, so this one here, dekat sini always 1 lah because we need to enable the pull up resistor. Is it correct or not? Because this is your, what we call here, your, okay, you have a switch, okay, that are connected to your INT2. Okay, they are located dekat PB2. So you need to enable your pull up resistor dekat PB2 always. Okay, so what happen is, okay, first LED sama dengan 0B. Okay, so 0, 0, 0, 1. Okay, and then 0, 1, 0, 1. Okay, so this is the pattern lah that you're going to. Okay, so what happen is PB0 and PB4 akan on. Next, okay, after you send out this number here, this value to your LED, which is LED here is your port B, what are you going to do? Lepas tu, okay, mana tadi? Okay, call a delay lah. Okay, delay 2 seconds. So, underscore delay underscore ms. Okay, what is the value that you need to put inside here? 2000. Okay, 2000 millisecond equal to 2. Okay, and then LED 0B0000. So now you turn off your PB0 and PB4. Okay, while maintaining the PB2 here with 1. Okay, 0, 0. So PB0 and PB4 on, and call another delay of 2000. Alright. Okay, next. So we finished this number 4 here. Okay, and D, 3D, write a subroutine in the int2 interrupt service routine to shift data in port B to the right every time an interrupt occurs. So how to do this? Macam mana nak buat? Okay, what are you going to do? What is the first thing that you're going to do? Okay, so you need to initialize your interrupt service routine. Okay, how to initialize your interrupt service routine? Okay, by use the ISR. Okay, what is the name that you need to put here? Okay, make sure that the name is correct lah. int2 underscore vet. Okay, so make sure the name is according to the table that I showed earlier. Alright, in the previous class. Okay, make sure that the VECT you use a small letter. Okay, not a capital letter. Okay, because sometimes in other compiler, okay, it not recognize the capital letter. Okay, make sure you use the small letter. Okay, so this is your ISR name. Okay, what you going to write down inside your ISR ni? Okay, you're going to shift the data, okay, in port B to the right every time an interrupt occurs. Okay, so port B sama dengan port B. So any value inside of your port B will be shifted to right by 1 bit. Okay, and then call a delay lah. Okay, and then call the same delay of what? Okay, it doesn't say that. Okay, so we just put a delay lah. So delay underscore ms. Okay, let's say we use a 2 second as well. Okay, so that's all. Any question? Ada soalan tak? Okay, no question. Okay, do you want to stop here or do you want to continue with what you call here our quiz 3 punya solution? Or maybe we can continue next week for the quiz 3 solution.